Parkcapades.
Holy sh!
Parks.
All right, guys, we've made it to Qiddiya City. This is the parking lot. This is the bus terminal. You have to take a bus to go all the way over there to the park. There are the buses for Six Flags right here, and the giant line for them. All right, we've been in line for the buses for quite a while. Park opens at 4, but they don't let the buses start running until 4. And these have to be the most baffling bus operations I've ever seen in my life. And Darius, you've seen more bus operations than me. This is a little rough.
Yeah, bus ops is not something hard to get right, and it seems like they're struggling here. Hopefully they get it right in the next couple of weeks. We are here within the first month of operation, so things like this are to be expected.
Yes.
But this is pretty bad. We got here about 10 minutes to 4, and we've been waiting in line staring at these buses, and they have not moved.
We've had 2 buses over there move. That's it. And the rest of them are still sitting here. All right, we've got some movement here. It's getting exciting. We have made it to Six Flags Qiddiya City. I cannot believe this is actually real, that we're actually standing in front of Falcons Flight. It's actually going to be coming by fairly soon because I know it just launched up the gigantic plateau over there, but words cannot do this place justice. This looks unreal. Guys, this thing is unreal. The sounds it makes, the way it looks, this looks unreal. Wow. Just wow. We are now inside Six Flags Qiddiya City. Security check took a while. It's almost 5 o'clock and we're finally getting in. It took a while. Interestingly, they did not check really the inside of my bag at all. They just had me like show them, and he saw my phone. He's like, all right, you're good. And that was it. But this is unbelievable. So as we're walking into the park, you can see Sea Stallion here on the left. You'll also see that I have my camera on. That is because the team here at Qiddiya was so kind as to allow us to do some on-ride filming, which I am so excited about, to be able to film on literally the world's biggest roller coaster ever built. So naturally, that is where we're headed first, to Falcons Flight. I still cannot believe that it's real. It's unbelievable to be here. We have made it to the City of Thrills, and it is time for Falcons Flight, which already has a 150-minute wait. That is crazy. Falcon did unfortunately go down. It will not be the first ride we do, but we will do it eventually. We're probably going to start elsewhere and then work our way around. All right, we've entered Grand Exposition, and it looks like the first coaster will be Colossus. There's the queue for Colossus. We are going up the Fast Pass to do some on-ride filming, of course, with the cameras.
Woo! Yeah! Here we go on Colossus at Six Flags Qiddiya City. First ride at Qiddiya City. Here we go!
Airtime beast.
Oh my lord!
All right, we just did our first coaster of Qiddiya City, Colossus right behind me. That was very good. Very, very fun GCI, very fast paced. I don't like the restraints at all. The restraints are really, really not comfortable, but looking past that, the ride is really good. So now we are moving through the park. This is, like I said, the Grand Exposition area. And this park really does come to life at night. Obviously, it is pretty much only open at night. And from what I understand, the culture here is very much so nighttime focused. So you're not gonna see this park really open any earlier than 4 going forward, more than likely. But I think that works to this park's advantage because not only is it nice and cool out, this also allows for the nightlife of the park to really come alive. This park was absolutely designed for the nighttime. It looks like we are currently headed towards Spitfire over here, and standing over here and looking at Falcons Flight really does put into perspective just how massive that thing is. Spitfire is, I believe, over 250 feet at that inverted top hat, and Falcons Flight is 530. It's unreal. We got a mini Top Thrill 2 here. Here we go! Wow, this thing is a lot bigger than it looks. Here we go. Wow!
Yeah, if they were gonna do that.
Oh, that was great.
Dude, if they were gonna do that to King the Cock.
Oh, that would have been sweet. So we just rode Spitfire, which is somewhere over there. There it is, there's the top. That was actually really, really good. We rode in the front row, and the airtime hill on the launch is a really nice pop of air there. The spike is humongous. You don't really realize how big the ride is until you're on it. And once you're on it, you do feel that it is a hyper coaster. And that inverted top hat is almost better than like a regular top hat. The hang time you get kind of like lurches you forward. It's a really, really unique sensation. I loved it. All right, we have entered Steamtown, and we are headed towards the giant tilting monster you see in front of you, Iron Rattler. I am so excited for this ride. I mean, other than Falcons, this is my most anticipated ride here. I love Siren's Curse at Cedar Point, and this is just a gigantic version of it. Tallest tilt coaster in the world, fastest tilt coaster, all the things. Look at it go. That nice Immelman stall. Oh, this is gonna be something special. And yes, it does use the exact same logo as Iron Rattler Fiesta. It's time for that elusive tilt. When you can't see Falcons, you realize how big all of these rides are.
This is amazing. Look at this. This is awesome.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Yes! Whoa! Oh my God! Whoa! Whoa! Oh man! There's the double inversion! Whoa! Wow!
Okay, that's
Oh, here we go, barrel roll down. Whoa! Oh my gosh, it's great. Whoa! 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 Whoa!
okay.
Wow!
First of all,
It was awesome.
I'm sorry, Siren. You got silenced.
I just did my first ever ride on Iron Rattler right there. Wow. That thing, the height, the speed, the elements are so good that I need a few more rides to decide what I really think, but that was incredible. Now it's time for Sawmill Falls. It's the water coaster here. It is a coaster. I'm electing not to go and get a poncho. They are. I don't really think you're gonna need it, but who knows? Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Here we go! Whoa!
Yeah. That poncho sounds crazy. Whoa! 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 Oh no! Here we go! That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I'd much rather be on that ride right now than this.
Oh no!
Alright, we're good. We're good.
That was close.
That was a close call. I didn't really get wet. I was very happy about that.
But it was a very fun ride. It's the first ride of that type that I've done before. Very well themed, very fun. This right here is the Big Splash, and you'll see why it's called that in just a moment when it drops, and I hope we're not in the wet zone, actually. Whoa! That is awesome. Looks like we caught the light show on the cliff here, which looks incredible as a backdrop for the whole park. Look at all the lasers. Wow.
Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Oh man! This is fun. Whoa! 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 I felt that one. But we did ride Sea Stallion back there, and it was very fun. I let Zaya pilot so I could get a better video, and it's a very unique ride. I don't really love the ride system. I think it's just a little strange, but it is fun nonetheless. Here we go back into the Citadel, which is like the central hub of the park. They've even got the spitting, I guess that is the Citadel right there. Kind of reminds me of Epic, honestly, the way that that's set up. It's really, really cool looking. And this whole area feels surreal to be in. It's crazy. But if you've been keeping track, we've ridden 5 of the 8 coasters. We're just missing the Kid Coaster, the inverted coaster next to Falcon, and of course Falcon. Hopefully Falcon does open today. If it doesn't open, we do have tomorrow as a safeguard just in case. But we are really holding out that it will open today, and we can get some on-ride footage of that for you guys. So I'm eating over here at the Fire Pit Barbecue next to Sawmill Falls. You can see some of the menu options there. I, of course, went for the cheeseburger, but there's your prices as well and your different options. So here, they give you a little table holder thing, and they bring the food to you. I'm not sure if all the restaurants are like that. I noticed some of them have like a kind of arranged seating arrangement. All of them have a menu outside and a greeter as well, just to, you know, see how you're doing, I guess, which is cool. So here's the burger. I took the condiments off because I'm picky, and there was like this tomato stuff they put on top. I don't really know what it is. I haven't tried it yet. Fries are very good. And an interesting note, they don't put napkins out. You have to go up and ask, and they come in like these like little folded things. And I got a bottle of water. All of this was $20 US. All right, so we finished eating. Now we're headed over to this area of the park. I kind of forgot what it's called, I'm not gonna lie. But this is where Twilight Express, the kid coaster, is. It's one of the few rides here that doesn't have a crazy line. It wound up being a very crowded day here at Six Flags Qiddiya because the park closed yesterday because they were doing some enhancements, as they say. So everybody who was gonna come yesterday, it seems, came today. And this says a 5-minute wait. I'm gonna be honest, there's like a little more than a 5-minute wait, but I'll go wait it out just to get the credit, go ride it. But this area is really, really cool.
What's wrong with that thing anyway? I mean, it doesn't feel very warm. I mean, I guess up there.
Yeah.
You'll know in the twilight.
Alright, we just rode Twilight Express here, which is actually a really nice little family ride. And what's nice is that it runs 2 trains, which is kind of surprising because you look at it, you wouldn't think it runs 2, but it does run 2, so the line moved pretty quick. As we're walking back towards the Citadel here, it looks like we're catching a little bit of a show going on inside the tent. I really like that they're using the projection mapping that way for the inside here. It looks so cool. Look at that. So I came by the Six Flags Emporium to check out the merch, and this might be the coolest piece of coaster merch I've ever seen. It's this giant, heavy coin with Falcon's stats. It says world's tallest, fastest all the things. That's incredible. They also have this really cool like parkscapes type model of the whole park with Falcon, Spitfire, IRAT, Sirocco, everything. It's really cool. And look, they even sell a lanyard with all the Six Flags parks on it. And I'm assuming this one is specific. No, it's not specific for Qiddiya. It's very interesting. They also have a Iron Rattler one, Falcons Flight, tons of I have a feeling I'm going to be getting a lot of merch here. There's so much. And then all of these, some patch or stickers, more magnet designs for Spitfire, Colossus, Sawmill, literally everything has merch. And I love this shirt design with the, you know, classic Six Flags logo, all kind of decked out. And a lot of the merch actually says Six Flags Riyadh, not Qiddiya City. Some of it does, but it's a weird mix. They got the zip-up jacket. They have so much great merch here. And the giant Six Flags. All right, we're heading back into Discovery Springs to go for a ride on the dark ride. Here it is, Into the Deep.
Forces gave energy to the vast array of life.
There we go. There's the winner, me, of course. Why wouldn't I have won? So that was actually a very interesting ride. I love the ride system. The problem is they just have too many cars on it to be able to keep up with the level of dispatches that are required to not cascade. We cascaded very, very early on in the ride, probably like midway through, and from then on, it never really recovered, and we'd like kind of hit the different scenes very awkwardly. So I think if it had maybe like 3 less cars, it'd probably be better, just because they're, you know, not able to keep up with it quite yet at this point. But it was really good. Again, I think there's a lot of potential with the ride system. I think it's probably I don't know about best shooting dark ride, but definitely the easiest shooting dark ride from the perspective of the triggers, because the triggers on all the other ones were terrible. This one actually had good triggers. You could tell it was brand new. It had haptic feedback in the gun as well. It was fun. What did you think?
I thought it was really cool. I'd love to see different theming. The Deep was kind of like
a little generic,
a little interesting. It felt like what came with the ride system. Seeing it themed to DC, we're seeing it themed to another property. I think they could do a lot with that one. It reminds me of how we all felt when the initial Dark Knight and Justice League rides came out. So
yeah, but you guys saw I did beat everyone here, so that's all that really matters at the end of the day.
Whatevs.
Since wait times are pretty crazy right now, I'm just kind of walking around the backside of the park, exploring it a little bit. Falcon still has not reopened after it closed pretty much right after everybody got into the park. So I don't know if we're gonna get on today. I'm really hoping. I mean, we do still have tomorrow just in case, but I would feel more comfortable if we got on it today. But right now, we're over here by Spitfire, which just sent an empty train. I wanted to see what the line looked like for it, because maybe we'll hop on it again. But lo and behold, it has an hour-long line, kind of like everything else in the park. I guess it's not helping that it just ran an empty train. But yeah, this park is very crowded. Very, very crowded.
I guess too. Just seems like weird things that can go wrong did. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I think we have extra.
Now I'm back over here by Colossus. Gonna go check on that wait time, and we haven't been over here since the beginning of the day, and seeing this area at night now, it looks fantastic. And Falcon is testing. I literally just saw it move out of the station, like, whoa, there it goes. So we're gonna keep a close eye on that one. So Colossus here is posting a 35-minute wait, which is not terrible, but probably gonna hold off on that for now, especially because I see Falcon testing. Like Falcon is sending out another test cycle. It's a very, very good sign. Look at this station, this train. Wow.
Strat. They don't.
Here we go! We are out! Oh my god! We are on Falcons Flight. Front row. Train all to ourselves.
A train to ourselves.
Nobody else. Let's do it. Let's hit this launch.
Let's go!
Oh my god! Whoa! Wow!
We're like a test ride.
We really are. This hasn't had people on it in so long. Whoa!
It has airtime.
Yes, it does. It does actually have airtime.
Everyone who said it wasn't gonna. Oh my
Oh, jeez. Darius, are you ready?
These overbank turns.
Dude, we're about to launch up that thing. There's no way.
We're launching up.
Here we go. Whoa! Oh my God! Oh my God! No way! There is no way this is real.
This is not real.
Oh my God! Dude! Whoa! Oh my God!
Yeah.
No way! Oh my God! Oh my God! 640 feet in the air right now.
640 feet, people.
Oh
what the?
My God! Dude, it's so quiet.
I can't feel my fingers.
I am. Oh my God! Oh my God! Here we go! Whoa! Oh,
Yes.
oh my God! Oh my God!
If you're not getting off this thing, I don't know what to tell you.
What was that? Oh my God!
That was awesome.
That's the craziest thing I have done.
I don't even know how to describe that. That is unlike anything I've ever experienced. That. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever come off a ride shaking. I'm shaking. Dude. Oh my God. Dude. I have no words. I have no words. So we took our first ever ride on Falcons Flight. I don't have any words for that. I mean, you know, you look at it and you try to predict what it's gonna feel like, but you really don't know what it's gonna be until you ride it. That ride, it's truly an adventure because it's so long. It feels like it never ends, and it's like a crescendo of just building up to that moment. And the cliff drop is crazy, especially we rode in the front row. That's the only ride we got so far, because you just lurch forward and you're just hanging for so long. And then that boost at the bottom of the drop, crazy. The airtime hill is nuts because the trim brakes actually throw you forward and then you get popped up out of your seat as you go over it. And then the whole rest of the layout is all about speed. You're just flying through it. It does certainly feel like the tallest, fastest, longest roller coaster ever. I mean, when we launched up to the top of the cliff, I could not believe it was real. We did go ahead and try to get another ride on Falcon. It wound up going down while we were in line. We decided we weren't going to wait it out, so we got off, went on Adrenaline, which was the final coaster we needed to ride here, and that was actually a really, really great family coaster. The Vekoma suspended family coasters never cease to amaze, and that one was really good. And look at the amount of merch they have in the Falcons Flight gift shop, all for Falcons Flight. I've never seen this amount and level of quality of merch for a single ride ever. I mean, as I keep going, you're just gonna keep seeing more and more different stuff. It's unbelievable. I don't even know what to buy. There's so many options. It's like, what do I choose? This is nuts. I've never ever seen this much merch. So props to Qiddiya. They know what they're doing here with what they got with Falcons, and they got a great design for literally everything. I love all these designs. Especially, I do like this one. This one's clean. I think, Zay, you going with that one?
I mean, the first one I saw that was good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely shop around.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
I'm underselling it right now, but I'm still Falcons Flight jittery.
Darius,
How was Falcons Flight?
I'm bewildered on this one. This is probably the craziest ride that I've experienced on the first run. The speed is not explainable. The sustainment of the speed in turns and elements, not explainable. And the sheer size of this ride is unlike anything I've ever been on. I got off shaking for the first time since X2 in Qiddiya City, which those are the only other two rides that have ever made me shake. This ride is huge.
You don't realize it till you're on it. And when you're on it and you're on the top of that cliff,
like coming off the cliff feels like you're jumping off of a building, like the biggest building you've ever thought of. Like everything was so small at the bottom. I've never experienced that on a roller coaster. I can't wait to get on it again tomorrow.
oh yeah, absolutely. I'm still speechless. And as you said about the shaking, I think the only other ride that's ever made me shake after my first ride was Qiddiya City, and this did it too. So for anyone doubting Falcons, saying it doesn't look like a great ride, it's unreal. Darius, you've made an observation.
Yeah. To my knowledge, every Six Flags that I've ever been to, at least the good ones, all have a funnel cake spot right before the exit. The exit's over there.
Exit right there.
And the funnel cake spot is right there.
Snack time.
And it's on the right-hand side.
Yeah, designed for us North Americans.
Yes. Except Great Adventures is on the left.
Yes.
Fiesta Texas is on the right. Magic Mountains is on the left. I can't remember other ones, but yeah, funnel cake spot right on the way out.
Go figure. That's how you know you're at a Six Flags park. All right, so we are concluding our day here at Six Flags Qiddiya City. How was it, guys?
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
I want my money back.
9.99. And the only reason I wouldn't give it a 10 is because Falcon being closed along most of the day.
Yes.
But when it opened, baby, did it open.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We were all
Our own train? Where did they do that?
I know.
Oh, here.
Here.
Qiddiya.
Because they give us the good treatment. Shout out to Josh and Sammy, especially from Qiddiya
Oh, yeah.
here. They really
Yes.
were the heroes of the day.
Absolutely.
They helped us out so much. You guys greatly appreciate you guys. But that's it for Six Flags Qiddiya Day 1. We'll be back tomorrow to do a little bit more. So a quick little thing I do want to mention, because I know this is something a lot of people are going to wonder about. I wanted to just make it clear. All of the employees here at Six Flags Qiddiya were incredibly nice. I mean, so nice, welcoming, all spoke English. Some, not the best English, but there was never an issue with communication here. And the guests were all also very kind to us as well for the most part. I mean, obviously we are in Saudi Arabia, we are not in the UAE, so there are definitely different expectations, and that's definitely something to keep in mind, that it's going to be different than that country. But once you get in the park, genuinely, they are so nice. Even, we had so many great conversations with guests from all over the world, a lot of people from Saudi as well. And it was genuinely just a really cool experience to see so many different people all in this one place and everyone being kind and respectful to each other. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.